how do you know that you are deviating, digressing, or diverging from that purity? Surely moral purity, sometimes you're clear, okay, I'm being immoral. But how do you know if you are being physically impure or if you're being intellectually impure? So let me put sexual misconduct in moral impurity for the time being. If you are engaging in sexual misconduct, that could be moral impurity. But that too is not absolute, that depends on your circumstances. Physical purity is watching the food you eat and keeping your body pure. Really, that's all what physical purity is about. Eating food that's pure as much as possible, satvik, and keeping your body pure, which means bathing every day or twice a day, and dental hygiene, physical hygiene. That's what purity is. One must never put sexual misconduct in physical impurity, because sexual misconduct does not make you physically impure. That's simply somebody's belief. But that may make you morally weak. Intellectual impurity is, and it's very common what I'm going to tell you now. Most people have not read our core scriptures, whatever religion they practice. Without reading, without understanding, they form these opinions that this is good, this is bad, without any real basis, based on their observation. They will form an opinion, oh, this is how prayer should be done, because they find joy praying that way, and that's okay. But that does not mean that's a pure opinion, because it has no real basis. That's intellectual impurity, when you mix your opinion, which is based on nothing, with something which has scriptural injunction to it. And that's what Buddha called wrong view. Of the four things he said most critical, besides the noble truths, eightfold path, one of which was having a right view of the world. When you have wrong view of yourself, that's also mental, moral, and intellectual impurity. When you know that who you really are and you pretend to be somebody else, that's impurity of the conduct. When you speak words that are harsh, that are untrue, that are not beneficial, without any due regard to a place and a way of delivering what you want to say, you are engaging in verbal impurity. That's impurity of the speech. That's verbal impurity. And then you have physical impurity, when you don't take care of hygiene. Dev, Dvij, Guru, Pragya, Pujanam, Shaucham, Arjvam, Brahmacharya, Ahimsa, Chashariram, Tapujjate. When you give respect to your elders, to your Guru, to your God, when you bow down before them, when you practice non-violence, when you practice complete hygiene, shauch, that is tapas of the body. That is penance of the body. So that's how you know whether you are being pure or impure. And doesn't matter what kind of impurity, you should never be too hard on yourself. Take it easy. Really, being impure doesn't mean now you're an outcast. When we begin any puja, there is a shalok, a mantra we chant in the beginning. Om apavitro pavitrva sarvasthang gato viva yasmrit pundrikaksha sa bharya bhyantar shuji. Om Pavitra Pavitra Va Sarvasthangatviva. It doesn't matter what state you are in, how deep, how rigid your impurity. It doesn't matter what state you're in or how impure you are. The one who thinks of Bhagavan, who thinks of Sri Hari, Pundarikaksh, the lotus-eyed God, even once, doesn't matter where they are, in what state they are, that person will instantly experience a sense of purification. There has to be a way to purify everything. So it depends कि कितने गहरे दाग हैं, how deep the scars are. That determines what kind of treatment the person has to undergo to reach a level of purity.